The quest for truth, why Islam? Every year, thousands of people around the world choose Islam as their religion. Familiar faces, strangers, souls searching for meaning, all united by the same faith. Why this choice? What leads a person to embrace a new faith, often despite social and family challenges? Today we're going to speak truthfully, talk about the human experience. We're going to explore the deep reasons behind these conversions, based on authentic testimonials, life stories, and tangible facts. Prepare for a journey to the heart of the human soul, where spirituality meets reason, and where the search for truth illuminates unexpected paths. We live in a fast-paced world, a world of noise and fury, where every moment is filled with distractions and constant demands. Many people feel a spiritual void in their modern lives, often marked by materialism and restlessness. This void manifests as a feeling of lack, a constant search for something deeper. We chase success, money, recognition, but deep down we all seek peace. This inner peace often seems elusive in our modern society. For many converts, Islam represents a clear and soothing answer to their existential questions. They find in this faith a direction, a clarity that they lacked before. It's as if in the midst of chaos they have found a refuge, a haven of peace, a place where their soul can finally rest and recharge. This is what Lauren Booth, a British journalist who converted to Islam, explains to us.
I had everything materially, but something was missing in my soul. This inner emptiness weighed on me despite everything I possessed. When I read the Quran, I felt a peace I had never known before. Every verse seemed to speak directly to my heart.
Imagine for a moment finding inner peace in a world that constantly pushes you to search externally. A peace that does not depend on external circumstances, but comes from within. The call to a direct connection with Allah, without intermediary, offers many an authentic and soothing spiritual relationship. A relationship that nourishes the soul and calms the mind. No complicated dogmas, no impenetrable mysteries, just a pure and sincere relationship with the Creator. A simplicity that brings unparalleled clarity and serenity. It is in this simplicity and this clarity that many find inner peace, a peace that transcends borders and cultures, a peace that unites hearts and minds in universal harmony. Islam is often described by converts as a logical and structured religion, offering clear and precise answers to existential questions. Far from cliches and preconceived notions, the Quran invites believers to reflect, to observe the world, to seek knowledge and truth. This is what Dr. Jeffrey Lang, an American mathematician who converted to Islam, explains to us.
What convinced me was the logical aspect of Islam, the way each teaching is rooted in reason. Every commandment has a reason, every principle has a purpose, and this resonates deeply with those who seek meaning.
Imagine for a moment, a scientist accustomed to the rigor of mathematics finds answers to his deepest and most complex questions in the Quran. Quranic verses on the expansion of the universe, embryology, or the natural balance of the world have surprised even modern scientists, leaving them in awe. How can a text over 1400 years old contain such precise and relevant information for our time? For many, this is proof of the divine truth of the Quran, a testament to its timeless wisdom. It is a call to reason, to intelligence, to the search for truth through knowledge and in-depth study. Islam does not impose blind faith, it encourages reflection, questioning, the search for wisdom and understanding. It is in this balance between faith and reason that many find their way to Islam, discovering inner harmony and deep peace. Islam is not just a religion, it's a complete way of life, a philosophy that touches every aspect of existence. It's a practical guide for every moment of life, a path traced with wisdom and compassion. The 5 daily prayers, the fasting of Ramadan, the obligatory charity, zakat, and much more, everything is designed to create a harmonious balance between the spiritual and the material, between the body and the soul. Imagine, 5 times a day, you stop, you turn towards Mecca, and you connect with your Creator, with the entire universe. A moment of pause, of contemplation, of gratitude, in the midst of the frantic race of daily life, a moment to refocus. Here's what Christian Bakker, a former MTV Europe presenter who converted to Islam, tells us.
Islam offered me structure and purpose, a clear direction in life. Every moment of my day now has a deep meaning and an intention.
It's not a constraint, it's a liberation, a true emancipation, a liberation from fleeting desires, a connection to something greater than oneself, a quest for meaning. The fasting of Ramadan, for example, is much more than just abstaining from food. It's a month of purification, of solidarity, of compassion for the less fortunate, a time to get closer to others. This daily discipline brings a sense of inner peace and emotional stability, a lasting serenity. It's a journey towards oneself, towards the discovery of one's own inner strength and exploration of the soul. Imagine a world where borders fade, where skin color no longer matters, where social status no longer counts. A world where only the bond of faith unites hearts. This is the Ummah, the global Muslim community. One of the greatest strengths of Islam is this feeling of belonging to a global community. Regardless of your origin, your skin color, or your social status, you are welcomed as a brother or sister. Cat Stevens, Yusuf Islam, a British singer who converted to Islam, said,
"When I entered a mosque for the first time, I felt a brotherhood I had never known before."
Imagine for a moment, millions of people, united by the same faith, gathering in prayer, supporting each other, sharing joys and sorrows. This bond transcends borders and creates a unity rarely equaled elsewhere. It is a source of strength and comfort for millions of Muslims around the world. In an increasingly individualistic world, Islam offers a sense of belonging, of solidarity, of universal brotherhood. Contrary to popular belief, many women turn to Islam after discovering the rights and respect that this religion grants them. Far from cliches and preconceived notions, Islam offers women a central place in society. This is what Yvonne Ridley, a British journalist who converted to Islam, affirms.
Islam set me free. It gave me an identity and a dignity that I had never felt before.
Imagine for a moment, a woman recognized for her intelligence, her strength, her piety, and not reduced to her physical appearance. This is the vision of women in Islam. The right to education, property, and inheritance was granted to Muslim women over 1400 years ago. Fundamental rights that many Western societies took centuries to grant to women. Islam protects women, respects them, gives them a voice. It is in this recognition of their intrinsic value that many women find their fulfillment. Imagine a book, a single book, that has traversed the centuries without ever being altered. A book that continues to inspire millions of people around the world. This book is the Quran, the divine word revealed to the Prophet Muhammad. Peace and blessings be upon him. The Quran is perceived as an unchanged sacred text preserved for over 1400 years. For Muslims, it is the word of Allah, a guide for humanity, a message of love, peace, and compassion. Lindsay Lohan, the American actress, expressed her interest in Islam after reading the Quran.
Reading the Quran, I felt like God was speaking directly to me.
Imagine for a moment, opening a book and feeling like every word is addressed to you personally, that every verse answers your deepest questions. This timeless message continues to inspire and guide millions of people around the world. It is a message of hope, mercy, justice, a call to peace and brotherhood. Converting to Islam is not a simple change of belief, it's a profound inner transformation. Each convert has their unique story, their own path, but they all share a search for truth, peace, and divine connection. What about you? Have you heard inspiring testimonials from converts? Share your thoughts in the comments. Leave us your thoughts, your questions, your doubts. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you soon. Assalamu alaikum.